Not again.
Advantage Wozniacki.
Do you think there's something to be said for her to be further inside the baseline
Yes,
to return
no
that?
question, to move up, show that aggressive intent, and also commit more to the strike. I mean, both of those two were tame efforts, really, at this stage for her. First set in the bag, looking to threaten.
Wozniacki.
Better aggression from Wozniacki there.
We glance up at these stats. Well, despite winning the first set, not a great first serve percentage from Anaconda, and that's putting pressure on her second serve. Struck 15 winners, though. 21 unforced errors. Caroline Wozniacki just for 3 winners, and a few too many unforced errors from her, particularly on that forehand wing, but a few strange backhands missed too.
Love. 15 all.
Mentally, for those who haven't seen Anaconda play that much, how would you rate her?
Well, I mean, outwardly, she appears calm enough. And I mean, she did get through that first set where it was definitely tightening up at the end. You know, I mean, that was a big deal for her to win the first set against Caroline Wozniacki. Tactically, she seems to be pretty astute. She's going most of the time to the Wozniacki forehand from the back of the court. I mean, on the serve, her serve naturally goes that way. Might be a slightly different proposition if she's playing someone with a much better forehand, but her slice serve suits the play to the Wozniacki forehand. But second serve definitely needs to improve. Well, that didn't show regular composure on that one because that was her point. It's gifted a couple of break points to Wozniacki.
You've got your airtime, Mr. Cameraman. And that was a loose game from Konya.
Wozniacki leads 2 games to 0.
Not really backing up the play we saw in the opening set from her, and wouldn't be surprised if this match goes all the way.
Well, yeah,
seems inevitable, really.
You never bet against Caroline Wozniacki not to turn a match around. She's done it so many times in her career. But it's interesting you asked me that question about the mentality of Anaconda. Well, we don't really know because what players show outwardly isn't necessarily what's going on inside.
Well, the player you coach, Anna Ivanovic, isn't shy about showing us how she feels.
Yeah, that's slightly different. Then you can tell.
So why isn't she here this week?
Well, she played Saint Petersburg instead, and they put an extra tournament in there that she didn't play Antwerp last year, which Saint Petersburg has replaced. So she opted to play Saint Petersburg and Dubai, rest this week. And she's never done particularly well here in Doha. And then sort of buy herself a bit of better preparation time for Indian Wells, Miami.
15-14.
Not really the right shot to take on when you're pulled that far out of court. Wozniacki, the first break of serve in the second set, isn't doing her best to back it up here.
Such an effective combination of wide serve in the juice court and then into the space.
You.
I think she could do a better job firing herself up at key moments.
She's got to be very careful not to get disheartened here. Having won the first set, she's really got to fight to get back into this second set.
Her body language has just gone completely flat. I think sometimes when your body language goes flat, everything else goes flat. Your footwork goes. You don't get yourself in the right position.
That's a raking forehand deep into the Wozniacki forehand corner again. That's been her most successful shot off the ground.
You know, when she's got time, she can really unleash a lot of power into her strikes. It's just the consistency that has a few question marks.
Advantage on you.
First double fault of the match from Caroline Wozniacki.
She's done a fairly decent job on the first serve, 72% first serves in court. It's 50% from Konya at the moment.
You.
We talked about the use of the higher ball earlier. Well, Wozniacki, very astute tactically, mixed in a higher ball in that point.
Oh, what a pick-up from Konya.
Well, fifth punt to go with it.
Well, I thought the drive volley from Wozniacki was rather ambitious. Just let it drop to waist height. Not the easiest place to hit a drive volley from.
He did so well on the stretch there.
You.
Quite a tough shot that, a bounce smash from that deep in the court.
It got up pretty high. Never easy under the floodlights to look up and time it correctly.
Advantage Konya.
Oh, when she times it right, it's fantastic to see from Konya. Big power play from the 18-year-old, and she sets up break point in this game for the fourth time.
Net. First service.
I never thought she would get away with that forehand volley, but it was a lovely off backhand from the middle of the court. Gave her the net approach opportunity.
Advantage Wozniacki.
Well placed slice serve.
Oh, unfortunate for Konya. Those are the net cords you don't want.
Wozniacki leads by 3 games to love.
Wozniacki
Wozniacki has requested the tea code.
leads in this second set by 3 games to love.